Alrighty, welcome back everyone. As you see, I got a lot of stuff going on here. Lots of clothes. Kind of emptied out my eBay store and my Etsy store. Going to really start fresh this year and see how much I really want to continue with that. But this was all stuff that just wasn't selling whatsoever. So I finally decided, you know what, it's time to move on from this. So I was going to take some clothes as well to the thrift store. I was wearing this shirt forever. That's my, you guys have seen it. I wear that a lot during the summer. I got that at that rummage sale with all the tents. Not the V&A one, but I got 2 bags of clothes here. We're going thrifting. I was going to take that stuff to like a consignment shop that does vintage clothing, but the communication just isn't there right now. So I'm going to give it a couple days. If they don't want it, I'll just put it aside for flea market season. Or if I ever do that indoor flea market, you know, I did like one video on that. There was supposed to be one, I think, in April maybe. So if that ends up happening, I'll bring that stuff there. But got 2 bags of clothes, and I'm finally going to get rid of that case of Depends that's been on my porch forever. I'm going to bring that for donations, and we'll make it a thrift store, maybe do some scrapping later, and see how the day goes. Let's do it. All right, back to my spot. Jay's out there, his blue flannel. Freezing. I just filled up gas and it was brutal out there. It's only 35, but it's so windy. This tree, it's not too windy around here. This tree's kind of moving a little bit. It was pretty cold, so I bet by that door it's a little chilly. Try to find some treasure. What do you say? All right, so we gotta, it's really not gonna work. So Jay's here. He was telling me that if you ever buy these jerseys, especially newer ones, you gotta have the other patch. So there should be an Adidas patch over there, which is kind of weird because back in the day you didn't want the other patch because it signified that was authentic jersey. If you had like the Nike patch over there, Nike never had their jersey back in the day. Over here, they never had their logo on the jersey. It was just the NBA. That was the difference between an authentic and a replica. Apparently they switched over. So he said pass on this. It's about a $15, $20 jersey, but it's 10 bucks. So not gonna work. Put it back.
Throw it back to the seat. Yeah, if I could do this in one hand, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, you see how hard it is now and everything? Oh, there you go.
Got it.
Alrighty. What's that? Nothing. So one thing is they're going to bring out more carts as long as we help them out because they're short on staff. So we're putting t-shirts back. I don't know if there's like some sort of way that they do it. No, it's all right. So yeah, they were going to bring out more carts, but they didn't have anyone who can put them out. So as long as we put them out, they'd bring out more stuff. So Jay and I are just kind of helping out for the time being. See something hiding. I saw it on the other side. Where'd it go? Here it is. You missed that one.
Hey, is that the one she was looking for?
There you go. Found the red one probably what, a month ago. It said Iron Pigs. This is the gray one. This is it's a replica. It's not an on-field, it's not a game worn. It has nothing on the back. It has no MLB patch or minor league baseball patch. I don't think the Iron Pigs were around when they had the American flag at the top. But yeah, definitely a replica. This is like 50, 60 bucks at the store, at the clubhouse. So this is 3 bucks. It's on sale. Gonna grab it. This old Jay stuff, he always picks up a ton. This is actually a really cool Champion sweatshirt or jacket. almost finished with the carts. At least I thought. This is actually a sleeper.
Is that Crosby?
Yeah, that
Crosby.
is. That's for you if you want it.
Nah, I'm not a pass on that piece.
This is a Nike Pro Combat MLB. So they used to make these. They used to have like this transforming color. These are like 20, 25 bucks. They're really hard to find nowadays. This is probably an older one. I'd say 2010. Might grab it. It's $250. It's about 15, 20 bucks. So throw it in there. And this I'm just putting back for someone. Good old Crosby. Alright, decided to roll over here to the housewares. Got a bunch of tumblers. These seem, this, Salvation Army bags all their toys, it looks like. They just put a mosh pit of toys in them. But it's not uncommon to find a bag of Legos or building toys. I don't know what that sound is. Someone might be. I don't know what that was. Looks like those are a bunch of Depends, which I'm going to be adding more to. So these are, yeah, these are them. The ones I have are, I think, size XL. Where's the price on them? $3. I was just wondering what they would sell them for. So they're going to sell them for $3. I brought, I think, 8 or 4? 8 maybe? So they'll make $24, which is good. Salvation Army is generally a good thrift store. Mainstay, that's Walmart brand. Manger set, got fake fruit. Seeing much. Not seeing much. Pyrex. Somewhat newer. 50 cents. These look like Fire King. That's what they are. $5 each. I think someone meant to put 49 cents and they put $4.99. So that's 99 cents. This is 49 cents. I can't imagine they put $5 on that on purpose. 49 cents. That's kind of crazy. Walked over to the prints. These are actually really nice. I really like the frames on them. They're really, it's a decent frame that's got some inlay on it. It's kind of like got that shadow box kind of look to it. But I mean, I have hundreds of frames. These have been here a while also. They have an older tag. $4 a piece. But like I've always said, like they sell a ton. I mean, there's really not that much here. There's maybe 40, as opposed to that one in Scranton where it has probably, I don't know, like 200 or so. Generally speaking, the good ones go quick. I don't really see anything too spectacular here. Look at this piece. What's that? I thought it said Iowan. Like Iowa.
I own a motorcycle. Not just a t-shirt. It's pretty cool.
You think it's made like that?
Yeah, like the frayed.
Are you gonna wear that?
No.
No?
No. I don't got the muscles to wear that.
You didn't have the motorcycle to wear that.
I keep it long sleeve. What's that?
You got a little flubber there?
There's a little something there.
Up top.
Up top. It's just a little something.
Well, you got a cable knit sweater?
Yes, baby.
Oh, Lacoste. Yeah, that's nice.
Back to school special right there.
That's nice. It's not stained either, which is nice, because usually them white ones, off-white, are always got like...
I'll find a stain.
Yeah, it's usually got a brown spot, like a chocolate milk or a coffee.
Or my hand touching it.
Oh man, wash your hands.
I know, I gotta go wash my hands from picking up the racks.
Yeah, you pick up all these racks, your hands get filthy. Dude, you got a whole cart here, man. Holy lamp. There's no way they're fitting that lamp in there. Not a chance. Alright, I gotta drop off some donations, which means I have to pretty much turn right as well. Who knows? But yeah, we're leaving here and onward with today. We'll see what else today has in store. People have been asking for salsa. I made it back home. Went around to the scrapyard here shortly. Look at her tail go. She's happy. That's salsa. She still won't. She won't. Oh, no. She likes to hug this side. I guess it's because it's too open on this side. She doesn't have a wall. There's salsa. Got her taco. Got her warm. This guy. Smells all outdoor stuff. So before I head out to the scrapyard, it's about 1:30 right now. I was at that thrift store for quite some time. Come here. Didn't find really that much there, but I was going to head to the scrapyard. It's about 1:30. I have to upload a video, so it's uploading right now. Then I have to like edit all the tags and do the title and the thumbnail and all that. So that's about another 20-30 minutes. So we'll be late with today's posting. But I'm going to have to run to the scrapyard. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to take apart some of the items I have. I'll show you guys here in a bit. But we'll run over there and try to clean up a little bit in the van because it's loaded with metal and other things. And going out trash picking tomorrow morning, so got to also order oil. It's a busy day. All right, I got this charged battery. I think I'm going to rip apart that one chair. Just recently got out of the scrap, or out of the trash. Am I taking anything? I don't know if I'll be taking any non-ferrous metals. Maybe I'll just take iron over there. I know the last time I went over there and brought non-ferrous metal, I think I brought dirty aluminum. I brought like $4. And I felt really, really awkward. Let's put that there. So I'm going to need to take this thing apart. I'm actually looking at it right now. I don't see too much iron, so we got some iron screws there. The handle's generally cast aluminum or die cast. That looks like cast aluminum. Some of these bolts might be aluminum bolts or screws. So if that's the case, those stay on. I'm going to save this for either tomorrow or later today because I'm kind of running out of time. So, people also said to bust that thing up with a sledgehammer. This was the that was the pole. It was the flagpole stand. I already busted up half of it, so a little bit more to go with that. But this was what I was going to take apart. I don't even know if I'm taking aluminum, but I already got the tool out, so might as well do that. Alright, so what I did was I hit it with the angle grinder right there. It's kind of what it looks like. I just hit it right there, and this part will pop off like that. But you'll see like this one, that's still pre-glued on there, but there's still like a little piece, and this is just like plastic. So I mean, granted, you can probably just take it out like that. I don't think they'll dock me if I don't take them all out, because the rest of this is aluminum. You know, when all is said and done, if you work out your hour, like your hourly wage in cash, it's like a great deal, but it's very time consuming in a way. And for those kind of maybe wondering about storage auctions, I know I talked I was bidding on a couple online. I ended up getting outbid on all the ones that I bid on. They went for a crazy amount of money. And the one thing I don't really like doing is buying storage lockers online because you don't really see what it is. So unless it's a good deal, it's like really hit or miss. And I found 2 other sites that kind of have storage auctions. I know I get a lot of questions about where can I find them. Just Google it. Google storage lockers online, and there'll be a bunch of different sites that you can find that offer that service. So I found 2 more sites. They had auctions in the area, and the pictures on them were just so pixelated and horrible. I mean, I saw somebody spend $900 on a locker with a bunch of golf clubs, and on the left side there had to be 40 brand new boxes sealed of something, and on the side it said made in China, but had a bunch of numbers and a bunch of font, and I couldn't make out what that font even said. I blew up the picture. I spent hours trying to figure out what it was. No idea. So somebody bid on it thinking that whatever's in those boxes are in the boxes. I don't know. I don't even know what it was. It was such like a mosh pit of stuff. There was golf clubs, 5-gallon buckets, one of those central air conditioners like that you have outside, the big ones that I've talked a little bit about, all those boxes, and then like 3 or 4 pieces of turf. So who knows? So I'm kind of skeptical of that, but I'm going to finish up this chair and then we'll be on to the scrapyard. I got a bunch of iron, this rusty plate again, sports wouldn't take, and we'll head over there. All right, taking some stuff out of the van. I got this Orec. It's been taped there. It's been taped there. And I did see a split. Where's that split? It's cracking there. It's not completely split there. I just saw it. Oh, there's another tape job there. Another one down there. There was one part that was split. Maybe I already took that part off. I just saw it. Well, anyway, I'll find it eventually. Is that it? There it is. Right back there. So I'm going to end up just scrapping this, or I'm going to take off some of the parts. The bag still looks like it's in good shape, but there's no way I'm going to test this or sell it with all this current condition on it. That's just not smart. So, yeah, got ourselves a vacuum cleaner. Hopefully the bag will sell, but with a wire like that, I don't want to risk anything. It's taped up in a couple spots. So, all right, so I kind of figured out a strategy here. Is what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring all these kind of things that are kind of relevant and individual. So this is the battery I pulled out of that small remote control John Deere kind of thing. I don't know if it's battery operated. That toy, like the kids toy that you go around your yard. This is the battery I pulled out. That's one fan. The rest of this is just die cast. It's nothing great. And I'm going to bring this one chair so I can figure out if it's even worth it to take apart the other chair. I realized also it's a lot quicker if you would just cut it right down the middle in terms of the bands rather than trying to really get close to the edge. It just seemed like a smarter idea to get close to the edge so it'd just be a little piece to take off. But when you cut down the middle, you just unravel it from both sides. And it's pretty easy. So we'll see what this weighs. Buddy, I'd like to say it weighs probably 4 or 5 pounds. I could be wrong, but we'll see. And we'll see what we get with this. So it's kind of just a base point on what some of this scrap stuff is worth individually, like a fan when I pick up a fan out of the trash. All right, I don't think I need a shopping cart. I only have a couple items. Got this 5-gallon bucket and a chair, but we made it here. Their aluminum pile is pretty large. Now, one thing I don't know is like, so they have chairs in there and they have a table, like an aluminum table. Ooh. Wonder if that table works. I like those aluminum tables 10 times more than those plastic tables that you can get at Home Depot or Walmart. Those plastic tables are so heavy, especially like the larger ones like that. I have one that's like a fold-out one, and I just hate taking it because it's so heavy. And now I think I picked up 2 this winter, like the 8-foot or 10-foot ones. I did. I picked them up by that guy who threw away 2 or 3 lawnmowers in late summer. He threw away, what was the title of that video? Oh, I think it was like, I risked my life for this trash picking find. Because there's like a really icy hill. And I ended up picking up 2 large tables. But I really like the aluminum ones more. So we'll see what we get with these. Not expecting a whole lot. Like I said, 5 or 6 pounds for this chair, if we're lucky. Alright, I have no idea what all that stuff is. It's really shiny. That might be from like when they get dumpster roll-offs. They come in here with a huge dumpster. There's a pressure tank over there. There's not really anything spectacular in this pile that I see today. Now, that's a lot of insulation. I think those are the insides of those, possibly. Inside of one of those water tanks, hot water heaters. On my Instagram, airplane flying above. On my Instagram, the last time I was here, they actually had a bunch of priority mail or USPS post office trucks and mailboxes. And they also had one of the express delivery mailboxes. I just thought it'd be really cool to have one of those, but I'm pretty sure it's one of those things like you can't have. I don't think you can have. I don't know. Maybe you can own a mailbox. I don't know. But they're all new ones. They weren't really old ones in terms of the blue mailboxes. So, drop off this metal. All right, really a huge change of scenery here. So my camera actually died on me as I was walking up the steps to go get my payment, and I actually didn't get paid. And the reason why is because, as you see, I'm kind of like dressed up a little bit nice. Gotta say thank you to, I think it was Ariana or Adriana, for sending me this Patagonia fleece. I believe it was last Christmas or the Christmas before. No, it was the Christmas before because I had to wear this for another event. So this is actually my new driver's license outfit. My driver's license actually expired 2 days ago, and when I went to go get payment at the scrapyard, they wouldn't pay me because I had expired driver's license and showed a red flag on the system. So I ran to the DMV. Gotta say, the DMV absolutely loves you when you show up 20 minutes before it closes. I think they I was very grateful they got me in, but I got my real ID now. If you live in the United States, you might want to get a real ID driver's license. So that's going to come in about 7 to 10 days, as well as my new driver's license. But really wild kind of end to the kind of a real wild end to the day. In case you guys were just wondering, so I gotta go back there to get paid, but they did give me a receipt. Electric motors. That one fan weighed a whopping 9 pounds. They weigh anywhere between like 7 pounds to about 15 pounds. So it was worth 90 cents. That one battery that came out of that Humvee kind of John Deere Gator like toy, that weighed 9 pounds as well, and that was $1.80. The one chair weighed a whopping 5 pounds. So that was $1.10 in scrap. The die-cast bucket, $1.40, and then light iron, I had a whopping 440 pounds. It looks like scrap price for light iron. The scrap price for light iron also dropped another 25 cents. Moving forward, I don't know if I'll take apart the other chair. It probably took me 5 minutes to take it all apart, but I ended up making $1.10 as opposed to probably making about 40 cents or 50 cents. So I really don't think it's worth my time to rip it apart for another 50 cents. But who knows? Maybe I'll sit down and bojangle and do a little bit of that. But yeah, thanks for coming along. I finally got a new driver's license as well. That was wild. If you guys have a driver's license that you haven't checked it well, make sure yours isn't expired, because it could have been a rough day in the future. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll catch up with you guys next time for next adventure, and as always, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.